Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms, everybody. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21, please leave the channel now. Appreciate it. You're looking at our new Monstera, and we are day 8 of flower. You can see that the stretch is on. The plants look amazing. We did defoliate a little bit here and there, just taking fingers here and there, but other than that, we really haven't done a whole lot. Just maintain environment, and everything seems to be dialed in. Like I said, we're day 8 of flower. The temperature is about 80 degrees in here. Humidity is around 68 to 70-ish. Our PPFD on our lights is around 750 to 800. Probably on this one, it's probably closer to 900 now. Down on, you can see this one, it's a little bit taller. This one just became the dominant one. It's always been the biggest plant in here. You can see can't really get it all in the shot. That's the top of it right there. See, our dandelion opened on up. Somebody in the chat asked me how I got that thing to flower, and you know, we were at 18 hours and we flipped to 12 and it flowered. Yeah, I have to say though, this is the tallest dandelion I've ever seen in person. Let me show you. That is the bottom of it. That's 4 inches right there. But look. You gotta go through the plant, come up. It's stretched that light so fast. When I hit that red light and lowered the daylight hours, that dandelion took off. I mean, everything took off, including this. You can see the new growth. It's crazy. All that lime green you see, that's all new growth. It's already crossed the creek. And we've got these over here. They're definitely looking great. We need to pick that, but I don't know if I can do that with one hand is the question. There we go. Get that out of there. Whoa, shit, I'm gonna fall over. You can see how these two here are gonna end up completely touching each other. Can't see the creek anymore. Come in here and do a little cleaning up a little bit. Pull a little bit of this algae out. Now notice that the algae doesn't grow as fast when the red light is on, and we lower the time frame, from 18 to 12. Of course, we're not going to get as much photosynthesis because we're cutting the time in half, or not in half, but we're reducing it by 6 hours. And that seems to slow the growth of the algae. But I also noticed that when I add the red spectrum to the Grand Masters, the algae seems to not like it as much. When I just have that cool blue, that algae just it's crazy how fast it grows. Like literally, you can almost watch it grow. The same with the Monstera over there. But when I kick that red in, it seems to slow the growth up a little bit. And I don't exactly know why, but that's just what I'm noticing. The algae just doesn't like the red light. We've got our new pond garden over here. We're gonna work on, we've got to go get some more rock here. We're gonna get the side wall up a little bit more, maybe 1 to maybe 2. We might get 2 more layers on top of there. We're gonna bring this wall up a little bit, come on around. Then we're gonna fill all this in with dirt. This all gets filled with dirt. This gets the water, and then that gets dirt all the way around the top, all the way around over the top. And then the waterfall will come in from down there. And then we just fill in the creek with the sand, the silt, the clays, rocks, pea gravel. We'll set rocks in to force the water in directions that we want it to go. And it should be fun setting that up. The hard work is pretty much over, as you can tell. Like everything else now is just dialing things in, basically. Touching up concrete. And we've got the Monstera throwing a new leaf over here. Look at that thing. Gotta fill in the gaps, I guess. The Monstera doesn't like anything else to get light. So it is going to just take over the whole side here. Digger was out here this morning. There he is. What's up, Dig? Digger's waiting on something to eat. What is it, an ant down there by him, or a springtail? What is that? That's an earwig. You can see the claws in the back. Too small for Digger. Y'all want to feed Digger this morning? We can feed Digger. Let's feed Digger. Digger's down there waiting. In fact, I was going to take this leaf off of here, or at least one of these, but then again, let's leave it for now. Let's go down here and get Digger. Let's see if I can get... Usually I find a worm under here. There's one. There's one. Digger. Oh yeah. Ooh, what is that? Yum. You gotta figure out which end to eat first. Might take him a while to eat that. I usually don't wait the whole time because it could take a couple of minutes for him to, he usually rips it apart piece by piece. The worm felt that one though, didn't it? Yeah, he'll be there a while. Just know he gets fed quite regularly. This Monstera here has gotten a new leaf coming. This was the first new leaf here. This is the second one. It came to us with 2 leaves. Now it's getting 4, so that's cool. We're going to try and replant this one, or maybe transplant that one up into there and let that run up and through there. Try and get it away from here. This one's going to take up pretty much the whole area. We're going to pull that back some when we get a chance. But other than that, everything is looking good for day 8 of flower. And I'm guessing probably at least 60 more days, probably about two more months. We'll be at, what, 60 days? That'll be 68 days. That's about the average of what these plants, 55 to 65 days. We hope, anyway. That's usually how long it takes, depending on genetics, of course. But these are hybrids, so I'm assuming these will take about the average 60 to 70 days. I'll take a couple of these fingers off of here and get some light down in there. But today is we'll just grab some more rock for the new project here. Maybe spread some concrete out. Gotta smooth that out inside the creek there. Smooth it out. We can pond shield. We've smoothed out pretty much everything up through there. We can pond shield all that. And then we'll smooth the rest of this out with some cement. Take our hand, smooth it out, make it nice and easy for us to put pond shield on that concrete there. The pond shield is just a 2-part epoxy that goes on the pond and the creek. Wherever water flows, we want to put that pond shield on, that epoxy. Gives us that coating that we need. You can see it here. Look at the darkness. See the dark of that rock versus this. This has pond shield on it. This does not. You can see the color difference. And that'll be about it. So I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I hope everybody enjoys their first day of the week. So we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.